If you've spent any time using Ethereum, you're definitely familiar with the low transaction bandwidth of Ethereum and the high transaction fees. We can go ahead and reduce the transaction fees and increase the bandwidth via something called layer 2 protocols. That's exactly what Arbitrum is. Arbitrum is a layer 2 protocol which is designed to make Ethereum cheaper to use and increase the amount of transactional bandwidth that it can support. The effect of this is that people who are used to using Ethereum and decentralized applications can now afford to do more transactions and pay for more decentralized computing. Cheaper transactions also means that people who've never been able to afford to use decentralized applications before because of the cost can now afford to do so. So it lowers entry barriers, but it also empowers people who are already using decentralized applications to use them more. So let's come back to this question of what actually is Arbitrum. Arbitrum is what we call a layer 2 scaling solution. Layer 2 solutions are essentially networks that live off of the Ethereum mainnet. Now they allow transactions to be done in batches and post the proof to the Ethereum mainnet once those transactions have been proved valid. This means we can do more transactions at a cheaper cost. So according to Off-Chain Labs, Ethereum transactions typically cost between 2,000 and 3,000 gas more to perform on the mainnet than they would on Arbitrum. So how exactly does Arbitrum work? Arbitrum works by taking most of the computation that would be done on Ethereum and moving it off-chain. So here we take a summary of the transactions that were done off-chain, and we go ahead and post that summary on the Ethereum mainnet. Now, the effect of doing this is that we reduce the amount of data which is stored on the Ethereum mainnet. The process by which we do this is called batching. What Arbitrum does is it batches transactions together, it goes ahead and executes these off-chain, and then creates that summary we previously talked about, and posts that summary on the Ethereum mainnet. This allows Arbitrum to inherit a lot of the security that Ethereum offers. So in the next section, let's go ahead and take a look at how you could actually use Arbitrum. So you're going to need to use something called a bridge. A bridge takes your tokens from the Ethereum mainnet and puts them on Arbitrum. The bridging process is fairly straightforward, but I'll go ahead and walk you through it in the upcoming section. Step 1, you're going to go to the Arbitrum bridge. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. Step 2 is you're going to take your Ethereum wallet and you're going to go ahead and connect it to the Arbitrum mainnet. My personal wallet is MetaMask, so I will be connecting my MetaMask wallet. Once your wallet's connected, you can transfer any of the supported assets from Ethereum to Arbitrum. For me, that asset's going to be ETH. Next, we're going to enter in the amount that we actually want to transfer from ETH to Arbitrum. Once we've done that, click deposit. We'll confirm this transaction in our Ethereum wallet. We'll pay that gas fee. The gas fee is, again, the price of the computation required to move your assets from Ethereum to Arbitrum. Then we're just going to have to wait for this transaction to be confirmed. As soon as that's confirmed, you'll have access to your assets on the Arbitrum network. One thing to consider is that there is a 7-day challenge period where you cannot withdraw your assets from Arbitrum back to Ethereum, but you can use all of the Arbitrum applications. So simply, if you're transferring your Ethereum from mainnet to Arbitrum, you'll just have to wait 7 days before you can transfer that back from Arbitrum to Ethereum. This is because of the optimistic rollup design that Arbitrum uses. This challenge period is a security requirement. So it's best practice to just double check everything, make sure you are on the correct network, make sure that you're transferring the correct assets. So now that you understand Arbitrum and you have some assets on the Arbitrum mainnet, let's take a look around the ecosystem. There's plenty of projects already on Arbitrum. They actually have over $5 billion in total value locked at the time of this recording. Some of the biggest projects in the space are already on Arbitrum, such as Uniswap, Aave, and GMX. That being said, there's a lot more projects that you can 100% dive into and explore. Just remember, as you're poking around the ecosystem, to be extremely cautious. It is best practice to use a test wallet and not your main wallet. That way, in case you're hacked, you only lose a small amount of money. Also, do your own research. Don't get rugged, don't get scammed, don't get hacked. These things can all be avoided with a tiny little bit of research. So if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.